matchup, right? Because you play Ken now, and you played Ken before.
Yeah.
What's he got to do, like, to kind of like, because Ken's got answers for Cammy.
It's very spacing dependent, in my opinion. So I actually don't mind this matchup compared to Balrog, but like I've spoken about it with Hurricane, and Hurricane thinks it's definitely in Cammy's favor.
Yeah.
But because of the fierce DP, especially with the buff, you don't have to. If you stand at a specific space, you do not have to worry about if it's an early dive kick, if it's a full jump.
That's what I get with the Buki.
Or
it's
yeah,
awesome,
you can just do that heavy DP. So you kind of want to keep Cammy out in that space, hurt, abuse, like your fireballs.
But with Ken, it's even better than with the Buki, because basically with the Buki, once they get hair, there's no mix-up. I've got light DP every single time, but they can go hair.
Yeah.
You still hit.
Yeah, you still hit.
That's so sick.
And you get Oki off of that.
That's gassed.
Ken does decent damage. He can punish her V reversal on block with fierce DP again. So it is, but again, you have to be in that space. You have to maintain that space. And when you're not at that space, you have to be aware of how to fight Cammy up close. How to know you're not in that space, so you know that when she jumps, okay, I have to be careful here to not fucking do a DP and she's going to go behind me and I'm going to eat crush counter damage. So there's a lot of awareness that goes into this matchup. If you don't have any of that, Cammy will steamroll you. But I think Ken has the tools and the answers to beat.
I feel like on paper,
I think
Ken should be able to fight this matchup. But every
yeah.
time I see it, it looks really hard.
Yeah. I think with V-Trigger, I think V-Trigger 2 is the V-Trigger to go into
V-Trigger 2, yeah.
Because it means every anti-air is like, when you have that V-Trigger stock, you have
I see it get stuffed as well though, man.
No, DP into V-Trigger.
Ah, okay. That's clean.
So your anti-airs can actually hurt. Because
Cammy
might not care about getting hit with a fierce DP, like 2 hits. But if you got V-Trigger, she's going to have to get
that hurts. And he gets Oki. Okay, great start from Claude. Now, on a more serious note, man, when you're on the side for ages like that, man, you gotta get the cobwebs out.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, what?
That's the.
Still there, you know.
What can happen, yeah. Either medium tackle or heavy DP. Do your reversal straight away. Doesn't want to deal with that. Nice, getting hit in the air is not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Good corner though. Good situation there for Cammy. Hurricane getting it going.
Oh,
whoa. Oh, he tried to cross-cut in the corner. Very, very inconsistent, that. It's probably not worth even trying.
Because the angle, it changes at the last minute.
Exactly.
The game registers you being crossed up like at a different time than normal.
That corner protects you as the jumper from that option, unless they somehow manage to walk out enough, which is very rare. I appreciate the effort though. Would have switched up the momentum if it landed. But yeah, first round goes to Claude. Winner's side, by the way, guys, here. Shaquille having to win 2 brackets here against Hurricane. We've seen him go on mazy runs before.
Yeah, it's definitely not impossible. Especially when he gets his motor going. Big jump. Not like that. That's it. No, it's not. It's one touch.
Yeah, it's one touch, one guess. Gonna get the dash.
One kill. What's the deal? Wow. Love the XDP. I like it. Activates.
Yeah, he wanted that V reversal. It didn't come.
Yeah.
Cammy's starting to clock onto that now, but that means you can pressure them more. Jab. Oh! Yeah, beautiful. Such a good button. And he doesn't abuse it, which makes it more deadly when he starts to need that one-hit kill.
Yeah, man, because like you said, because he doesn't abuse it, you're not used to him pressing it in that range. And you just, it's false sense of security. You walk up into stand medium kick range and you've either been counter hit or hit holding forward, you know. I
wonder if the Crouch Fierce it changes things a little bit for you now. I mean,
yeah, it does.
It does. That's good to know.
Crouch Fierce for Ken changes all of the matchups where he struggles in using. He has that little threat at that range, you know. And Cammy's Crouch medium kick actually has a high hurt box, so you can Crouch Fierce there.
Okay, let's go.
See Hurricane doing that walk back stand Fierce.
Oh, good whip punish. That walk speed's so good. He was right in range for that heavy kick, but just walked out of it. Okay, no attempt to cross-cut DP this time, but gets thrown back into the corner again. He's made this corner count so well. Oh, okay, gets away. Just ready for that dash. Oh, this time he does the immediate V reversal. He's gone for an immediate throw.
So clever.
Great read from Hurricane.
That would frustrate Shaquille as well. Oh! Wow.
Just do it.
Fair enough. Hurricane doing well defensively here.
Oh, that was a nice dash under. Oh, that's gonna too far. Not deep enough. Walks out of that throw range as well. Look at this overextensions, getting away with a few dashes. Nice identification of the negative frames, but activation from Hurricane. Now you got to deal with this pressure.
No meter to V shift or anything. You have to deal with it properly.
No,
oh my
not the
goodness,
right
he's
choice.
still got the DP convert off of that. Great awareness from Hurricane.
So ready.
Beautiful stuff. Remember, guys, still donate to that Matcherino. Still got the merch store as well to buy all your WSO merch.
Yeah, good shout, Sengan. Spread the word as well. Get this stream shared.
Yeah.
Grand final time, baby. Winner stays on first time in Lord knows how long.
Jeez, it's been years, man. I can't remember when
Oh,
I was on this
man.
basis.
What's last time I saw that logo on screen? Only on archives. This is live, baby. This is happening.
Great convert from Shaquille. Turn this round around. Ease, but then you get hit by one too many of those. How much damage that did, equalized up the health and the corner.
Oh, needed that. Would have been a good momentum changer.
He had CA as well.
2-0 down here. It's going to be huge. He needs to jump some. That's not
Big
it. He
jump.
gets the jump in, Sengan.
Jeez.
Just when he needed it the most.
One of the best early jump heavy punches in the game.
Oh, so good. So good. And even Cammy couldn't live with it on that occasion. One of the best anti-eras in the game. Great forward punish. Just let it fly. To the corner we go. This is where Ken thrives, and he backdashes out. I like that. She's still in the corner, theoretically. Bit of space here. Standing where he can react to the DP and does exactly that.
Beautiful stuff there.
Does a medium DP though there.
Need him, yeah. That could have got baited out, but it worked out.
Oh,
Big
she puts
neutral
it.
jump. He's got the CA. One
Doesn't even go
touch.
for the Oki. Just backs away. Oh, I thought he was looking for that jump.
Same.
What a dash under. I love that. From Hurricane. Catches him trying to jump back. It's the momentum shifting. It's a throw. Of
And
course
now
it is.
Hurricane has CA as well. This is dangerous for both characters. Shaquille had, another full jump in.
Yeah, he's dying here.
Spends his CA meter no longer.
Oh, confirmed the team. Oh, he's not! Hurricane!
Here we go.
He's still alive, right?
Yeah, down to the
Gets
wire.
the game though. So clinical. Oh,
Oh,
couldn't
he
punish
wasn't
that.
ready. That's so
Oh, fierce
unlucky.
DP would have hit there.
Hurricane peppering away now.
Oh,
the
DP. Oh,
fireball.
you already committed to the
my
fireball.
goodness. Hurricane, just like that, makes it 2-0, and the mountain has become so much harder to climb for Shaquille. He did have the opportunities. You can't say he didn't have the
He
opportunities.
had the opportunity. He was throwing those fireballs to make Hurricane jump.
He did it.
And he did a hooligan, which was a form of jump, but he already committed to that fireball after backdashing. Just a second longer to analyze what's happening on the screen, and he would have been ready. Hurricane now in the driver's seat, as you mentioned, was chilling on the side, enjoying these guys go back and forth,
That's why he was smiling so much.
watching them stress out, knowing that they got to play Cammy in with us. And look at him go to town now as he tries to close this out through the fireball. Not having any of it, those side switch. That's such a good activation when you're in the corner. Goes for the confirm.
Look at him baiting that. He had like no health, and he's baiting Hurricane. He has to respect him. It just gives Hurricane more range to move about. But he's managed to bring this health deficit back.
And it's in the corner, one corner to the next.
Forget what I was saying. Anyway, on to the next round.
Stood up one frame too long there. Hurricane identified it. We are now at Winner Stays On Open tournament point. Hurricane, Hurricane.
Here comes the hitman. Here comes the hitman. Hitman, hitman.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hurricane.
I don't know where we're going with
You
this.
like a hurricane. Get out, get out, get out.
Punish that,
That's
punish
minus.
that.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Come on. We want more matches.
Come on, Shaquille. Believe in the Ken Masters.
He knows Ken way more than I do, but I do feel like he could implement VSDP a bit more in this game.
Yeah,
I've seen some empty
that's
jumps.
how he's going.
I've seen him get away with a few empty jumps here, Hurricane. Throughout the set.
He's got a different approach
Oh,
to
the
the
delay.
matchup,
That could be it.
clearly.
No, it's not going to kill.
No, but it's going to be... Here I am.
Oh, guess for game. This could be the end.
Oh,
that's going to hurt. She's got no meter. She's got to hold this pressure, mate.
He's not got enough. The V-shift
That's
into
a
the
V-shift.
V-break.
The one V-shift he did all set.
Setting up
It's
the
a fireballs
gauntlet
again. Is he
here.
going to be ready for the jump this time if it comes?
No, he spends it. Choose not to have
could have
CA.
finished.
No longer an option. It's off the table.
But the
Walks
fireball
into the
connects.
Hado. Wow. Wow,
There's the play.
wow.
There's the read. Shaquille stays alive. It is again set point, tournament point Hurricane, but Shaquille stays alive.
Ken Masters not out of it yet.
Trying to get his first game in this set.
Yeah, trying to get a point on the board, that would be huge for confidence. He's still got a huge mountain to climb. He's been so good at confirming.
Oh, that delay is so good. I hate that he can even do that. Oh, wow. Just crouch medium. Lord knows why that is what it is. Maybe slow it down by another 2 frames, mate. Just saying, just saying.
Shifting of gears.
Yeah, this is a turning point.
Wow.
Jeez.
Stops him immediately.
Oh, he missed this bump. Look, DP attempt. No, that's it.
You're dead.
Hurricane gonna take it. He is your winner stays on champion. The first winner stays on in such a long time. He comes back and he does the damage with a 3-0 victory in Grand Finals over Shaquille.
What a beautiful day, you know? I get to come down here, beat people in a cardigan.
Where's my money, man?
Chill out. Yeah, where's my money?
It's just another day in the life, bitch.
Give me my fucking piece, bitch. Sorry. Shit, swear,
I don't give a shit.
You think I care if this is PG-12? You don't know. You got another team mistaken, my friend.
No, Hurricane. So, you know what? It goes to show, though, he's been through a leveling up period, right? And I feel like the bolt strikes and the Shaquilles, he beat them. Of course he would, but it would be closer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I feel like he has pulled away a little.
Yeah, man.
After what he went through with the Japanese, with Red Bull Comité London.
Well, that's the thing. Once you get to that certain level, you struggle with them, you start piecing them off easy, you move on to the next level.
Exactly.
When you're training against them and they're the people you're aiming for, everyone else below becomes way easier.
That's it. And Shaquille, on the flip side, he's been for a while now at that level where he can trouble everyone locally, right?
Yeah.
But you want to see him now go and bust them heads like regularly outside.
I don't think if he's been on the game as much or what it is, but there's been something that's kept him plateaued at that stage. You know?
It's a very hard level to get to where he's got.
Hurricane.
When you get that close, man, you know.
You coming to do an interview?
No, I think that's because I don't have the. So you got an interview.
No, you interview.
But I need to be able to hear the production, bro. That's only on productions on that thing. I can't hear that. Oh. All right, cool. Come then, fam.
Bro, give it up for Hurricane, your WSO champ.
Woo! Oh man, look at this crowd energy, baby. Again. Guys.
That's not my fault.
I know. It's but yeah, like I said, I taught you everything you know, and the stream doesn't need to know that. When we do the interview, let's just not talk about any of that stuff. But obviously, you know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're live. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Hello.
What's going on? Oh, don't worry, secret safe with me, bro. So I have your champion of the inaugural Winner Stays On Open returning here for the first time in ages. And man, first and foremost, the obvious question I think everyone wants to ask you, Hurricane, how does it feel to be playing offline for the first time since Red Bull Comité London and just in general, Winner Stays On being back?
Basically, this offline is already the win for me. Like, regardless of what I was gonna perform, like winning or losing, I just wanted to be here offline. And to be honest, it's like one of the best feelings for someone like me or all the players. Like, obviously, everyone wants to play offline. Like the feeling, the crowd. The players, everything, like, I'm just too happy to be here, to be honest.
I can feel the genuinity in your voice as you say it. I feel exactly the same. It has been way too long, and long may this continue, because this is the way we play Street Fighter.
Yeah.
This is where I meet my homies, man, my boys, you know, my Hurricane, Bolt Strike, Shaquille, great top three. I got to ask you, like, we were talking about me and Sengan before you got to that finals, like, what you went through with Red Bull Comité London, that kind of hyperbolic chamber period, of like taking the beatings from those incredible players from Japan and America and then closing that gap midweek, then getting to the finals and taking these guys to the wire in tournament, beating Takedo, like coming really close to beating Bonchan. How did you feel that's affected your level versus the local guys who didn't really get to have the same experience? Because it looked like there was a bit more of a gap today than there was prior. And I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like watching today.
Yeah, obviously, I had that blessing to play these players in May. I did learn really a lot from them. It's just, and not just the Asian players or the American players. Let's say even our local players, because obviously we didn't play them offline for a long time.
Exactly. Yeah. Very good point.
It was really helpful. Like I came out of Red Bull. I was feeling like ready to win everything.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be counting wins online, obviously, but I do count some. I want Evo, so I don't care. But yeah, I don't want to rely on the wins online. I really want to get more experience for what I'm playing offline. Like literally winning or losing, especially these tournaments. Like it's really important for us to be here. So you don't need to be here just to get the money on whatsoever. That like the real deal, if you want to compete, of course, the real deal is going to big events. That's where you feel like I'm war ready. And we need this kind of events. So obviously Red Bull was just there and it was helping us because obviously we had no WSO. I played these same guys that you said. I played Buncham, I played Tukido. I played them online. I got washed. Offline, pretty much the same thing. I'm not gonna lie that I wasn't giving 100% as well because no one knew how the brackets were gonna be.
Well,
so.
fair enough. Everyone's got their strategy.
But I did learn a lot. There's some stuffs that I've seen from Tokido that I've never seen from any other Union.
Agree. Same. Crazy. Like just
playing. Same thing goes with Bunchen and even Punk. Like Punk was playing like characters, like sub characters like Vega and whatsoever, but you still learn something from there, and you understand that you have your lack of stuffs in certain parts of the matchups, or in general, like you have to shape up your neutral, you have to work on your reactions, you have to work on the matchup itself. So it did help me a lot, like really a lot. Okay, no, I was blessed to get it, and I'm happy to share the experience that I had at Red Bull with the players in London or in the UK in general or in Europe in general.
You're talking now Evo champ, local Evo champ, great run at Red Bull Comité London, winner stays on Open champ, regular winner at Salt Mine League, and of course this is your second tournament of the week that you've won. You've actually won, I think there was one week where you won 4 tournaments. Was it 4? What's the most you won in 1 week?
No, I won like 3 tournaments.
3 tournaments in 1 week, right?
And trust me, I don't even know how I do it.
This guy's not normal.
I played 2 tournaments the same day, and I was working overtime from home. and the last day was obviously Salt Mine League, so I won that as well. Like it helps me. It does help me a lot. I'm not just looking for the win. I'm looking for consistency. Like I want to be sure that if I'm beating this guy today, I'm going to do that again tomorrow.
Oh, and that's the hardest thing in Street Fighter 5 in my opinion. That's the thing that you guys are getting to now, that like Street Fighter 5 is very, very difficult to achieve that level where you can consistently beat that same person all the time. And only a handful of players can get there. And you're now approaching that stage where you're consistently beating very good players in the UK.
And even with that beatings, I'm still not satisfied because trust me, next week it's going to be another week. Like you have our CPT, and you might just not get your pad and come out like confident, like, wow, I'm smoking this guy like every day. Like he's done. And then you got 0-2.
Yeah.
It happens.
That is it. Street Fighter 5.
You just can't sleep on anyone. Like even if you win, just stay consistent. That's how it is.
It's funny, a lot of people don't know this, but I was at Jester Power. Big up Jester Power and his recent wedding and his beautiful family, gorgeous bride and lovely kids. I was at Jester Power's wedding just a few weeks ago. Those of you who don't know Jester, a strong claw player here from London. And at this wedding, about 10 p.m. into the wedding started at like 10 p.m. into the wedding, this guy turns up. And we were watching on stream at the wedding, this guy win Evo. So these people don't realize like how much you juggle real life. I mean, I had a person come up to me the other day and thought I was a full-time commentator. I've got a 9 to 5, bro. You know, people don't realize how much players like you, the time you got to put in. Like we're not all in a position where we're full-time players on a salary, right? Yeah. So why don't you talk us through that challenge? Because you're talking about all these goals you have, but you still got to juggle real life with that. You're in a wedding tuxedo while you're playing Evo because you're going to your friend's wedding.
Oh, by the way,
stuff like that, you know.
By the way, I did the exact same thing.
No.
For Richard's wedding.
No, you didn't.
I couldn't make it, unfortunately, because just after I was already dressed, like completely dressed.
yeah.
I played the grand final from the Muscle tournament. I left. And I went to Euston Station, and there was no train.
Yeah, that wedding was far.
Yeah, it
bro.
was quite far.
Wasn't
And I was like,
Jesters.
listen, I love you, Rich, but I can't get a taxi from Houston to
That's all good,
where
man.
you are. It's too far. So I just had to go back home. So I was dressed for no reason. So
listen, if there's any groom that understands, it's going to be an FGC groom, and Richard is an FGC groom, so I'm sure he understands. And you know, we represented you well while we were there. But outside of like personal friends and that, what about work and paying bills while still trying to keep up with guys like Takido, who's being sponsored by car companies, and Problem X, who's got a fantastic like partnership with Mouse Sports, and Luffy, who gets sponsored every 2 months and is well looked after by multiple teams. How do you hang with these guys while holding down real life challenges?
So yeah, of course I'm working 9 to 5 as well. Luckily for me, I'm working from home. I've been working from home for a year now.
That helps.
It does help a lot. So like during like lunchtime, maybe I have like an hour. I can literally play like 45 minutes or something like
No
that.
way. Are you serious?
Yeah.
On your lunch break?
Yeah, because I can just press lunch. I just close the laptop. I switch on the game. I have my plate with my food. I ate and I played. Literally 45
But how'd you
minutes.
stop your? The reason I don't want to do that is because I'm like, well, how'd you stop your lunch break, bro? And you get salty. You might. Oh, you don't really lose, though. do you?
No. I don't.
I lose. So.
Honestly, I don't care about losing. To be honest, or if you are salty, just take the L and wait for 5 p.m. to end and call back the person you lost to.
I hear you.
So
I hear
basically,
you.
that's what I do.
I hear
like,
you.
trust me, I'm playing Problem X maybe at lunchtime. I'm getting smoked. You know how it is. Like he lames you out for the least 45 minutes that you have to play. He beats you, and he comes on WhatsApp. And he's like, ha 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 ha, and you take the L, innit? So let's play at 5 p.m. Even if I lose a game, at least I got my run back.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Man.
So it's not only all about being just good at it. You have to love what you do. Obviously, I love competing. I like the game, of course. So it's all about passion. Like if you are not passionate, you can't do it. Obviously, let's talk about yourself. You are 9 to 5. How many kids now? 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Like this is the hardest match I've ever seen in my life. And you still do this.
Yeah, well, I don't hang with the best in competing anymore. To be fair to me, so
Yeah, but even like keeping consistent in commentary, like you still need to get that game knowledge. And think about it when you're doing 9 to 5, and you have 3 kids to feed and a wife, of course. It's kind of hard.
I respect you bringing that up, man.
That's the same thing that you do. It's all about passion, basically. It's not.
It is passion. I love it. Yeah.
It's not only about the fact that you want to press buttons and whatsoever. Yeah. So that's the real thing that pushes me to keep playing the game. Getting sponsor or not, I don't really mind now. Like I'm pretty much focused on my career, but I'm still playing this game seriously. Till I feel like I'm not good enough to play this game again. I just can't drop.
My man.
Yeah.
Guys, your winner stays on champion, Hurricane. Again, we are congratulating you on another victory. You won the Ryan Hart Cup Open yesterday, and you won this today. Another crazy weekend. Congratulations. Any final shout-outs or anyone you want to say a word to before we close off the stream, my man?
Well, obviously, shout-outs to everyone who's watching the stream. And I know some of you couldn't make it. Like you might be out of London, you might be even in London, but like all the priorities. And just hope to see you next time when Logan is going to take this big time for us. Like shout out to Logan, by the way. I just want him to keep doing what he does. Like every time I'm going to an interview, for example, like I have to do a shout out to Logan. Like obviously, if he wasn't there, I don't think I was going to be existing today. Like he's not the one holding the pad in it, but the spotlight.
He contributes a lot, man. People don't know.
Yeah, he's helping out in almost everything in this. So when is he like next tournament when Logan is going to get all this time to put into this? Please, if you can't make it, do it. It's not all about winning. It's all about the vibe.
It's the community, man.
The community. We're having fun.
And you had to be here for some of the stuff this week. Today it was freaking hype, man. Like you
Yeah.
had to be here. He's talking absolute sense, guys. Make your effort come down. 100%. Support your scene. Right, man. There you have it. Your winner stays on champion this time around is Claude Hurricane. None other than a familiar face does it again. Guys, winner stays on. It's back. I'm hoping Logan, I'm hoping there's another one coming up. What is it, monthly now? Are we regs? So we'll get you more information on that. Make sure you follow Winner Stays On Twitter, on Instagram, at Winner Stays On, all one word, to get the next update on when the next Winner Stays On is going to happen. And thank you everyone for tuning in. Much love. Congratulations again, Hurricane. We will see you next time around.